From second-hand clothes, spices, beauty and office products, Dakar's central market is fundamental for day-to-day life in the Senegalese capital. But recent protests over Parliament's decision to postpone the country's presidential election has halted activity at such markets. Traders say they're hurting as they face a decline in business. Their supply of goods has also been disrupted by the volatile situation.
Every time there's a demonstration, the markets close and this has a direct impact on ourselves. We lose a lot in times of crisis in our country. We don't know how to manage all these losses. It's very difficult for us to get supplies on the market when things get complicated. We place our orders, but they often arrive late because of the disruption caused by these demonstrations.
Every time there's a demonstration, our shops stay closed because people are afraid to leave their homes and make purchases. We do not sell very often because of the risk of being injured or attacked. Our commercial activities are our main source of income, and when we are unable to sell, it is difficult to provide for our families.
The demonstrations, which have now lasted for several days, have also meant no outdoors for ordinary citizens. Marie Diop and Sheikh Tidiane reflect on just how life has changed for them in the last few days.
During unrest, it is difficult to find products you want, as more shops are closed due to vandalism. The protests also impact prices. For instance, a product that typically costs 500 CFA franc may increase to 800 CFA franc. We hope for a prompt return to calm.
When people protest, access to markets becomes difficult and prices increase significantly due to transport blockages. For example, a bag of rice that was bought for 13,000 CFA francs now sells for 15,000 CFA francs. We're facing difficulties and do not know how to deal with the situation if it continues.
Senegal's capital and wider country have experienced several bouts of unrest in recent years. In 2021 and 2023, violent protests left dozens killed and hundreds arrested. The negative impact of the protest was widely felt. The Senegalese Finance Observatory reported that the June 2023 protest resulted in losses of about $328 million. Experts now fear that the latest round of protests would only keep investors away.
Des manifestations qui ont à vue d'œil.
For now, it is too early to quantify the losses, but it is clear that the demonstrations caused considerable disruption to much of the national economy. The transport sector was disrupted 40 to 50% and businesses remained closed for long periods. Therefore, there was a significant short-term impact. However, the primary concern is the long-term impact of these events. Currently, credit rating agencies have not commented on Senegal's credit rating, and therefore there is no impact on the country's international reputation. Investors are being cautious until they have a better understanding of the situation.
Wade says an urgent solution is needed and fears the political turmoil might just leave Senegal, one of West Africa's fastest growing economies, according to the IMF, on the brink of a crisis. Najma Abdulrazak, CGTN.